Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. So I want to share something with you real quick. Position myself. So I see that Elvo is live. He's back talking about Tommy the Hold on one second. I want to make some announcements at the beginning of this live. That's why I'm trying to share this page. Let me get there. So I have put my Cash App back in my title of my StreamYard video, SL Davis, whatever, 74, $ first. If you would like to support the channel, you are more than welcome. Over here, we don't beg. I felt that it was suitable to put it back because, the focus really was just the free hit the like button. And, sometimes you can wear yourself thin with you don't have to send the Cash App. You don't have to, whatever, like, don't do anything. And then we got knuckleheads that are up here, and they're pretty much doing everything I'm doing, but I'm wearing myself thin. So we're gonna start wearing ourselves thin. I have as of today, I have put my Cash App link in the default by default in every single video I upload, whether it's a short, premiere video, or live stream. And like I said, you will not hear me say when I go live, Cash Apps are welcome. We're not gonna do that on a daily basis. We're not doing that. That's begging. However, I just want to let you guys know it's back. Also, we will be doing morning lives again. The morning lives will be at 11 a.m. That's my sweet spot. Alvo allegedly says he's going to start back, I think, fresh on YouTube tomorrow. He has to make some money on TikTok because they get paid every week. And he's trying to, his goal is to get up a certain amount of money so he can move by December. Understandable. So we'll be seeing him back around because he'll try to go live when he sees that I'm scheduled to go live, either before me, in the middle of my live, or pretty much usually before me or in the middle of my live. He'll try to go live because he can't stand me, and I love it. Because the more he can't stand me, the more, now that he's talking about some other charges that he has been dismissed, and he can now move forward. He can now go back to being Alvo, because what people don't understand is nothing's changed about Alvo. Alvo was only gone for like 40 days, and everyone thinks that this man is a changed man, and nothing about him has changed at all. Um, it's diabolical. But to me, at the same time, it's funny. But yeah, I'm gonna stop wearing myself thin. I'll be doing a 11 a.m. live. Now it probably won't be every single day, but you know how I do a daily live either way. So it could be at 11 a.m. in the morning, or excuse me, or at night at this time, 5, 6. But we're definitely gonna do a daily live. I have my times that I take times off going live, you know. But for the most part, we always do a daily live. So, anyways, getting into it, something definitely happened between Shamar and Alvo. I will speak to the chat in a second. I just don't want to lose my frame of thought. Let me also make sure that the sound is okay on this audio. Something definitely happened with Shamar and Alvo. Also, Shamar sounds low. Okay. Shamar and Alvo a day and a half ago were on TikTok. They got very intoxicated. I honestly feel like Alvo did present himself way better than Shamar did. Good thing there was one person that had a sound mind in the situation because Shamar was already all the way to the left with kieana. And then you didn't see them all of Saturday, like they were resting up from Friday night of the shenanigans and, Shamar defending his man and this, that, and the other. However, I knew something was up because I had seen a post, and I'm gonna pull that up. Let's see if I can pull it up. Hold up. Share post. Image files. Is it image files? Because I know I got it. I may have deleted it. I have it in one of my videos. I might have to pull up one of my videos. But anyways, it was basically saying, let me see, I can actually probably just go to Instagram. That's what I'm gonna do. It should still be up. But yeah, he put this post up and it was very questionable. And then that was like the last post after that. And they were missing an action all day yesterday. So and I also explained to you guys that I felt that Alvo just seemed to be kind of stressed out or something. Not a person happy, to be reunited with a boyfriend. So I don't know. Let me pull up this big Marco. Oh, here it is. I got it. He still has it. Hold on. It says, "I'm not myself no more. I'm so for real." Now this is just kind of weird. This message, it doesn't sound like a positive message, and it sounds like a message where he don't want to really get into it. And I really think it's the reason why he doesn't want to get into it like he usually does, where we know who he's referring to, is because he was moving too quick with Alvo. I did hear Alvo say in his live that he was tired of spending money on motels and hotels or whatever. He's just trying to get up his money on TikTok. Like I told you he was over there because he'll make money every week. So yeah, he came clean and he told everybody today that that's the reason why he's been over at TikTok. He apologized to his supporters, which I think he should have maybe said that before he went over to TikTok so that his supporters wouldn't be looking at it like, okay, well, he just got out of jail. You would think we supported him while he was in jail. Now he would support us and entertain us. But it didn't happen like that. He put, I need to, which I respect that he's trying to support himself, but he put, I need to do for Elvo. I know you looked out for me while I was in jail, but I need to do for me. So I'll explain later. So let me go down the list and say hi to everybody. Hey, Niecy. I got to get my glasses. Hold on one second. I do this all the time, guys. I do this all the time. It says that stud. Hey, that stud. Fielder. How you doing? Hey, Toby. Hey, player. It says Elvo's dark energy is bothering Shamar's spirit. It is because I was kind of shocked when I actually went on to the live because to be honest with you, I wouldn't even have knew that day they was on TikTok. Somebody had told me to go over to TikTok and I went over there and that's when I heard Shamar going in. And when I was recording, my recording app had crashed. So I wasn't able to record him disrespecting the black girl that came up next after kieana because Alvo asked for kieana to come back. He wanted to restart his I guess, live or whatever, because I think he was afraid of being banned on TikTok because he gets banned really quickly over there. You know, people don't understand. They don't just ban you just because you're Alvo. You set traps for yourself for your channel where they're like blacklisted traps for yourself, where the least thing that you do, they're waiting for you to do it so that they can take you down. It says, "Oh, today my husband's gonna be eating takeout, and I just had a 32-ounce raw juice." Yeah, I'm on a cleanse right now. Yeah, we're doing a cleanse right now. So, anyways, I was over listening to his live. I didn't stay long because, like I said, Alvo's only been gone 40 days or so. He was gone, and he sounds like Alvo. Somebody who is back, taking his time so that people won't say, wow, he's back doing the same mess again. He's taking his time, going back, talking about 𝗡𝗘𝗫𝗧. He's in a hotel. I guess he stayed last night at a hotel. That's why he was MIA, probably also sobering up. Think about this, guys. He's in a motel or a hotel on live talking to his supporters. It just brings back memories of when he used to get those penthouses or those Airbnbs when him and Shamar got into a fallout. Remember how so easily he would get like an expensive hotel and stay in the hotel, and then he'd stay there for a couple of days until everything freezes over. So it was like the first thing that came out my mouth was, what is this ninja doing? Did he see something laying around Shamar's house, like money, and skimmed off the top because he knows that Shamar can't count money? And to be honest with you, I don't think that if Shamar did have an idea that Elvo skimmed off the top of his money, but he just can't count it, I don't think he'll take it to the internet. I think he would be too embarrassed to, because it'd be like, we told you so. Why you keep going back to these people that keep doing you like that? Exactly. Because things are not going his way, Toby. I saw Elvo on live. It looks like he's back in his people's house. Well, I don't know if he's at his people's house or he could be at a motel. But I did hear him say, I'm tired of paying for these motels and hotels. So he doesn't have to necessarily be at his people's house. He could be at a motel. Um, all I could see is a bedboard, and it could be his people's house. But something like I told you happened. You guys know I can read between the lines when things happen. Put a Y in the chat. Every time I tell you something, guys, it always be what it is. You know what I'm saying? It always be what it is. For the people that are just now coming in, I will be doing morning lives again. Usually at 11 a.m. is my sweet spot. And if I don't, we'll do a night live, which will be around this time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6, 4, 4, 5, 6, Sometime I'll do 2 lives, one in the morning at 11 a.m., one at night, which should be around this time, 4, 5, or 6. But yeah, so I can talk with you guys. And I really like and respect how you guys fill me in too, because I don't catch everything. Hold on one second, guys, because I had this heat on so high, it is hot as hell in my house. Hold on. So I also wanted to get into some other troubling things that I heard that's going on in the community. I know earlier today, Kay early this morning. Kay was on live, and I was wondering why is she going live so early with this stupid, the Black Dino. Allegedly, they're saying that he threatened to unalive her and her children. But you might say that I'm going to be wrong for saying what I'm going to say. Whether this was a storyline for Kay's own gain or she really was attracted to the Black Dino, he has mental issues. Disclaimer. In my opinion, I believe he has mental issues. He's not somebody you have around your children. He's not somebody that you meet on social media and you start a relationship with. Even if you do have a thing for people who are a little bit delayed, who you can make a coin off of, your children and their safety come first. So I'm not surprised why there was a fallout. Now, what is going to shock me, but I just have a gut feeling, I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong. He will still be back up on her live because he was back up on her live today. And if he in fact did threaten to unalive her and her children, why was he on there today? Why are you giving him the opportunity to even be on there today? Why? It doesn't make any sense to me. Make it make sense. And it's really unfortunate, what people do for money. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be everybody's manager. She needs to manage her own life. Because anytime you got somebody that is delayed and slow, like this dude, and you've made him feel a certain way. Now he thinks he can talk to you a certain way. Now he's disrespecting you and your kids. That's a problem. That's a problem. I'm sorry. That's a straight problem. He has to drink to keep his mind off of selling his soul, Shamar, for clout. Yeah, big time. Because you guys got to know that when we were talking, what was it? Not yesterday, day before yesterday, I told you, I think that Elvo is depressed. I don't know. When I looked at him, he just looks like he's not happy. Like, yeah, it was easy to get back with Shamar. He's back with Shamar. Work your set. I don't think that Elvo wants to work his set with Shamar at all. This different bed. He's talking about how good he is doing. Yeah, I left it live too because, like I said, Toby, it just sounds like, "Hey, Niecy, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Toy." It just sounded like he never left. Like he never got locked up for like 40 days, and he's just talking about the same thing. He was up there. The majority of the live streams about Tommy and how Tommy's obsessed with him, how Tommy followed him over to TikTok, and all this mess. And nobody wants to hear that. You're not bigger than the program. Shamar made you the program. It says he's using God's right. And then he said, when he was saying that about putting God in it, he stopped himself. But he's such a liar. People who, like, for an example, a lot of his supporters always say, Elvo, stop putting God, in this. And he'll go, "Oh, yeah, you're right." And then next thing you know, he's talking about God again. So, he's just a compulsive liar. You know what I'm saying? He's just all over the place. Hey, Crafty Fee. Hey, Denise. Yes, player, you are right. Yep, he's talking about Tommy the Gossip. And just like, and listen, he don't have to, and I'm gonna keep telling you this. He didn't have to have Shamar in his video where we could visually see him. Just us knowing that he was around Shamar or making us think that he was back in a relationship with Shamar in the background was gonna get him back popping. So he did use Shamar. So all that he's not trying to use Shamar and everybody else is clout chasing off of Shamar and this and that and other. No. Only one's clout chasing off of Shamar is you. I didn't have to sleep with Shamar. Tommy the Gossip didn't have to sleep with Shamar and any of the other content creators in this sector. Whether Tommy the Gossip profit off of talking about what Alvo did to him with Shamar or not, nobody had to go to the degree you went and sleep with him. So you're the only one that sold your soul. You know, I hate when somebody always tries to bring you down with them. As y'all come into the live, make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, she's another one, Crafty Fee. See, you know what I think it is, Crafty Fee? KB in the bushes a lot over here on YouTube. And she's been around long enough to see how people make themselves relevant. And she said, wow, I didn't realize how easy it is to make yourself relevant in a sector. And she's learning the ropes and she's playing with it. I don't know what she's trying to gain from it. I don't know if she's trying to become a content creator or what she's trying to do. But, you know, Kay is a bum. In my opinion, I'm sorry, but I have to say, you know, how I feel. She's a bum. She's a woman that lays up and has kids from different men. And, you know, and she then, you know, when she's going through hard times, her mother's the one that got to pick up her slack. So, you know, I really truly don't respect it at all. So it is what it is. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull up her video. Hold on 1 second. Let me remove this. All right, where's it at? Because I be deleting stuff. All right, I'm just going to go directly to the video. All right, hold on. It would be time for me to go live and maybe this post would be expired yesterday. Now, earlier this morning, we're talking about Sunday early morning. I call him the Black Dino was into it with Kay, and I guess Kay is in her feelings for whatever reason or another. It does seem to be a toxic relation from a distance. Not even a storyline at this point, especially when Jigga is outing that she is a paymaster pretty much. Had CashApped him several occasions since we found out that they were in some sort of relations, weird relations. However, he is out of the hospital and he's back on the ooey and living with his transgender girlfriend who was unaware, thanks to Kay, that he's been calling her phone, harassing her all night, which was Saturday night. Did go live yesterday morning, early morning, and then we didn't hear anything from him. Obviously, he has been busy, and that was harassing Kay. So Kay decided to go live and expose the Black Dino. So I'm gonna let you listen to exactly what Kay had to say. And the trans girlfriend had a few words with Kay as well. This is like the second You're right. The supporters go over there lying to Alvo. Them supporters know that Alvo comes from a broken home, and they know by just how he moves. And sometimes people take advantage of that. And I think that his supporters, pay him, make him think he's special just to see him, crash. He don't get it though. In time that I actually heard transgender woman talk. I think it might be we're hearing her talk because she's getting tired of the black dino. But listen and leave your comments down below. Also, make sure to leave a like on this video.
Jamie. Yes. Ooh. It must be morning time. We all got voices in the morning time. Why this man calling my mother phone this early in the morning? Why did you allow him to call my phone this early?
I didn't even know he was calling
you. Yes, he's keep calling my phone. He been calling my phone since 3 this morning.
I do agree that Alvo is trying to use Tommy for a storyline. And Alvo's a liar, because I can pull up a live stream that he did when he first got out of jail, talking about that him and the police were pulling up to the house. And it was supposed to be on a certain day, I think the next day, and that never even happened. Alvo lies a lot.
And he just keep calling and calling and calling and calling. You don't need to let him smoke or drink. He's supposed to get his life together. You're supposed to be over there and be the woman to him and making sure he change his life for his kids. Tell that to stop calling my phone before I call the site war on him again, okay?
He said on him again.
How you let dirty Kaylee tell you take a bath? It's the dirtiness for me. It's the dirtiness for me. You said this whole paragraph to say what? I don't owe her no respect. He do. He with that man. Where is Jasmine at?
My baby right here. Ain't worried about you.
Jasmine.
My baby ain't worried about you.
Shut up, Jigga. Let me talk to Jasmine. Jasmine, I'm gonna leave.
They should have never let him out the hospital. He's in the bed with a mask on his face.
Your man alone, because that's disrespectful for women and men to be messing with your man and he laying in your bed. But tell your man to stop calling people. You gotta give respect to your woman or man, whatever you call it.
You see how that
Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Tell her you all.
Show me if he show me I'll make sure I call it. Cause yesterday I saw you jacking off. I ain't see you fingering nothing.
You ain't never see. Oh, you say anything in your mind. The sign.
Came on your live and Pinks told me.
What I did?
You were jacking her on.
I rub my. Oh, I get your live shut down right now. You better stop.
I didn't even see that. Put a Y in the chat if you saw that. Oh man.
Both of y'all got chicken bones in y'all throat.
I'm gonna go to the 4-minute mark.
That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Stop being disrespectful and calling people at that man's house. That is so disrespectful, bro.
Tell you the story and Kayla, but go louder.
You would never come on my live. Go over there and tell Raya to go live. Why are you so used to bums and hitchhikers to the point you don't even know how to act when you got a boss transgender in your face? Jigga, you have to come to you have to come to reality. You are a bum. Like, you don't have nothing. You have to be humble. You don't have nothing. If that man over there get tired right now and put you out, you is not gonna have nowhere to go. You are just like Kaylee. You and Kaylee are both the same. Y'all is some hitchhiker, door-to-door knockers. That's how you and Kaylee is. Y'all just the same. Yeah, get off my phone. You thought, yeah. I'm playing with you, dust monkey. Can't call Ryan and tell her go live and you join her live.
Okay, y'all sorry.
Anyway, we do more numbers than you anyway. Good. So call her and tell her to go live. Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl. That I solved your problem, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. All you hoes ain't nothing but niggas. All you hoes. All you hoes love me. All you hoes love me. What the who the whole Abby? How the whole Abby starting on you? Abby is a beautiful man. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man with a lot going on in life, unlike you. Abby has a lot going on in life, unlike you. You got money, though. Yeah, so that's somebody you should respect instead of trying to respect a bum like Raya. Listen, why are you on my phone, though? Hey, Kate. My program, okay? That's good. You like trans women, right? She's a trans, so she might like what she see.
No, I didn't
like
see it until now.
Okay, know who you is, sir. Sorry. That's hey Keith. That's what's her name? JT. It's a video about JT, but Jigga tagged me in it. I'm so glad that bitch got his page suspended. Ooh, for 3 days, we're gonna make that bitch forever. That bitch need to go back to the site war. This is my Jigga, why do you keep calling? What do you want? No, I'm not gonna lie with you. Why do you want to tell the world you're sorry? You're not sorry, bitch. You know who you is. You Lynn. Every time you get drunk, bitch, you go reckless. That
Yeah, I didn't see it. You know what the crazy thing is? I was looking at it with you guys right now, right? And I'm like looking. And I'm not even catching on to what I'm looking at. And I'm like, what? Oh shoot. Yeah. So I don't know how I missed that. But that is crazy. That dude got some mental health issues. That is a sad shame. Mm-mm-mm. That's all I can say is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let me see something. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, K's a straight mess. Elvo just wants to have something over Tommy. It's going to be his word against Tommy, and he's going to need proof of fraudulent activity. Yeah, Alvo is just a storyteller. You're right. The supporters don't like Alvo for real either. They just want to see drama between him and exactly. I've been saying that for the longest time. And see, Alvo knows it too. And he shows it in his actions that he knows that the supporters really don't like him, really don't trust him. Because when he got out of jail, you would think he would tell the supporters, listen, my game plan is to go over to TikTok. I get paid, you know, weekly over there. I'm not gonna get a check until the 21st of this month. So pretty much I'm gonna lay low and I won't be coming over here. Thank you for supporting me while I was in jail, but I need to go make some money. He's just now telling them just now that that's why he's been over at TikTok and this and that and other. And tell him I really gave him. But it's I don't know. It's diabolical and stuff because the supporters were gassing his head up like when he gets out he's supposed to be this changed man, and Alvo was not gonna be in jail for no year, 2 years. He was only in jail a little bit over 30 days. And he's back home and he's trying his hardest He's trying his hardest not to be a Dennis the Menace, a menace to society quite yet, and it's killing him. He said 3rd-degree burns. So he claims he's going to be back on here tomorrow. So I don't know what's going on with him, but all I know is that he's definitely coming back with some smoke. Right, Crafty Fee, exactly. When you're talking about Kevin, are you talking about TikTok? Because wait a minute, if you're talking about the Kevin from TikTok, I don't think he goes that way, or does he? Because I was gonna ask you guys the other day when I seen that dude Kevin from TikTok on his profile. I said I think that Alvo got a little crush on him. Yeah, and that's funny you brought that up, sis, about him moving back to Houston. Now I did see channel holder put it in the title of a video, Houston. And I looked at the video. You know, but you don't know really what to say about what Alvo's gonna do, because Alvo lies a lot. So he keeps people all over the place. Oh wow, Tour. Wow. Yeah, he's definitely not interested into Shamar at all. Oh wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. See, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes, and it's just crazy work. So listen, I'm not gonna stay on here too long. He lies a lot. He lies a lot. I'm not gonna stay on here too long. Tomorrow's Monday. Regular schedule programming. Like I said, don't be surprised if you see 11 a.m. video up, guys. You know what I'm saying? But we'll definitely be doing at least one live a day. And some days we'll be doing 2 lives. So I think you'll like it with the 2, the days that we do 2 lives, because I know you guys like to kick it live. Who doesn't, when you can talk to the person live. So if you don't mind, make sure y'all hit the like button, support the channel, and hit the like button. And again, I have added back my Cash App for anyone who wants to support me, but I will not be coming into my lives every day reminding you about a Cash App link. Okay? So just letting you know this one time. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah. Thank you, player. Love y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow.